Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors. Grant's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. Tucker's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Grant. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, from Takers.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Touch gloves.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
Good block there by Grant. Well-placed counter punch by Grant. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Grant. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Nice block by Big. Halfway through round number one. Teddy, this has the feeling of a fight that very much looks like it'll be a chess match.
Yeah, this is a Bobby Fischer type fight, no doubt about that. It's a matter of who moves their pawn, and each guy doing a real careful job and a thoughtful job before they touch those pieces.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Targeted counter punch by Tucker. And in round number one, you already get the sense that they have no intentions of this fight going the distance. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Ten clicks of the talk. Good block there by Tucker. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Good clean shot returning fire. Well done by Grant. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Keep your hands up.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. And a smart counterpunch by Tucker. Halfway through round number 2. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Oh, Tucker's hit the deck. He goes down. Our first knockdown we've seen tonight. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Nice block by Tucker. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
See him timing that double jab to the head. Good block. Tucker's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who is knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Halfway through this round here. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Tucker's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Excellent counterpunch by Grant. Grant's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. Nice strike after catching one by Grant. Very clean offense from defense by Tucker. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Landing 3 punches by Tucker. Wow, is he defensively sound. Accurate counter punch by Tucker. Halfway through round number 4. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Keep working the day.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited, he can pick him off a little bit.
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Keep working the big shot.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. A series of power shots, and he is hurt.
The thing here right now is he's not disrupting his own offense. He's keeping just enough distance to keep those hands moving.
Get out of the way.
Able to dismiss it. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Tucker. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Super two-punch combo by Grant. Good block by Tucker. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Keep the head moving.
Able to cover up that gut. Well-placed counter punch by Grant. That was a miss by Tucker. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just the big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Good block by Grant. And another right hand comes in. They are bringing out the best in each other. I mean, you can just tell when they meet up in the middle of this ring, they're bringing out the best in each other. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Tucker.
Move your head.
Nice block by Tucker. Halfway through round 6. Nice block by Grant. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
On the mark, the counterpunch by Grant. That was not well targeted by Tucker. Tucker's looking for an answer here, Teddy. No doubt about it, he's got to be behind on the scorecards.
Yeah, he is. And right now, he needs a big punch to turn this around, get back into the swing of things a little bit. And I think one thing he can look for is maybe his opponent gets a little careless. Invite him in a little bit. You know, you've been backpedaling a little bit. Let him come in and then suddenly make a miss and see if you can catch him with something as he comes, just to get things started.
Last 10 seconds. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Good way to protect the midsection. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Now that's some fine work right there by Tucker. Grant's now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a real distraction, especially when it comes to your breathing. Nice, precise work, doubling it up by Grant. Oh! Tucker's tagged by a right hand. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. A very crisp combination by Tucker. 10 seconds to go in this round. And a smart counterpunch by Tucker. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And now they're trading blows. Showing you some defense there with the block. And a smart counterpunch by Tucker. arc of this round.
You gotta protect yourself. Jab, jab, use the jab.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Tucker.
Lead him to the punch.
Wow, is he defensively sound. A little defense turns to offense by Grant. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
A good, clean, old 1-2 by Grant. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good looking combo by Grant. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Grant. Tucker's getting caught with headshots. But Teddy, to me this is pretty simple. Move your head.
Otherwise, the other guy will. And he's been moving his head for him all night.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Targeted counter punch by Grant. Good job landing 3 punches by Tucker. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Final 10 seconds. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, Are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Tucker's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. You know, I thought he had quite a chance tonight, but I don't like what I see right now. Here he is, an outside fighter, and he's unable to do as he pleases.
And if he can't win on the outside, we already found out that he can't do it on the inside.
Well-placed counter punch by Grant. Committing up top now, he goes there again. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Not able to land the headshot. Putting his punches together, good combination by Grant. Now he's getting after it. Here comes another punch. He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. What a good counterpunch by Tucker. Right back to it to the head. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Good block by Grant. Good block there by Tucker. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Tucker. Now he's getting after it. Here comes another punch. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Tucker. Halfway through this round. There's another left hand from him. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
Keep your distance.
1, 2, 3, 4.
from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Wow, is he defensively sound. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Accurate counter punch by Grant. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
And once again, he returns fire up top. Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Grant. Nice block by Grant. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. On the mark, the counter punch by Tucker. Tucker's sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one breath you could compliment him for it, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Tucker. Which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is.
Your winner, Grant.
Grant, your winner by unanimous decision. All three judges giving it to him.
I didn't agree with the judges completely, but they got the right guy winning.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We'll see you next time ringside.